Well, good morning. We've got some basing action going on here on natural gas, here on the 4-hour chart. Have a look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours now, just going sideways across the page. Not a lot of action, but not moving down and trying to base. Now, these are the levels that we bought at, where these green arrows are. You'll have seen that in my last video, which I'll link at the end of this one. Let's go across to the day chart quickly on the Henry Hub and see how this looks. On the Henry Hub, we've broken down below the 200 and the 50 period moving averages on this day chart, but we only broke down to the 50% retracement level here at about 2.37. Let's just move this arrow away. Okay, so we did try to get to the 50% fib, not quite there. That's at 2.37, and we only got as low as 2.40. But look at this on the day chart. A little bit of a tweezer bottom here, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and today's the seventh day down. So we're due for a turnaround. Going back to the 4-hour chart on the spot price here at Pepperstone, just trying to base. So it's just ticked up a couple of cents here on the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look on the day chart on the spot price here. And here once again, you can see we're below the 50 and the 200. The 200's purple and the 50 is red. Yesterday's candle here on the spot price was a full stop candle or a star candle. A little bit of an extended lower wick to it. So slight doji shape to it. Today looks the same. So let's see how we go here. That's encouraging the way it's basing at the moment. We should try to hold here. It's a previous low, but we may have to get down to 2.3, which is the next Fibonacci level. And in fact, we could get all the way down to 2.11, 2.12. That's the next Fibonacci level, and even the 786, which is at about 1.88. I don't think that's the most likely scenario though, and hence we're long from the current price. My target for these long trades, $3 and then $3.40. And then perhaps even $3.80, and eventually at some stage, my target's about $4 and maybe $4.40. That could come later in the year, as I said in my last video. In the meantime, my first targets are up into these moving averages. There's the 200, the 50, and the 100. That would take us up to about 2.68, and then eventually up to the swing high at $3. And now let's go to the day chart to see how much further we could get. There's the $3.40 level, this previous swing high up here. And if we really zoom out on this day chart, there's the $3 level, then the 3.4 level, and then perhaps even 4.3, 4.4, something like that. Let's have a look at this on the weekly chart, and that's what it looks like. I'm not saying we're going to get up to 4.3 anytime soon, but that's my ultimate target, I think. But there'll be many barriers and obstacles along the way, starting at $3, this previous swing high, then $3.40. That's also where the 100 period moving average is on this week chart. And then the 200 period moving average is at $3.83 or so. Just checking back on the day chart. So something like that, $3 and then maybe $3.30 or 40. And then at some point later in the year, with a bit of luck, we'll probe up into the 4s. But I'm not rushing into that concept just yet. The danger, of course, is that we may have to move lower, starting at 2.3, the 50% fib, then 2.11, that's the 618, and then even below $2 at about 188, that's the 786. I don't think that's most likely though. I think the next move is probably going to be higher. Take care, good luck. If you enjoyed this, I'd love your subscription, and I'll see you in the next video.
Watching those candlesticks like a gambling fiend. Futures and options, longs and shorts. Price swings that cut like a knife through the heart. Henry Hub's a battleground, bulls against the bears. Whispers of a cold front send us in the scare.